We've talked about intuition in a few of our videos already. In this video we want to dive deeper into this concept. What did Carl Gustav Jung say about it? What does science say about it? Please click the like button to support our channel. We create original content all the time. Now on to the video. First of all, sensing versus intuition. We have our 5 senses. That is a fairly simple fact. We use these senses to navigate through the world. To not stumble over a piece of stone. To find food. To hold a baby. To hear the alarm clock. To see the red traffic light. If the senses were all we have, we would be pretty robotic. Fortunately, there's more than just the senses. Our brain is a complex thing. To this day it's full of mysteries, or at least phenomena that are not completely solved. For example, the gut feeling, also known as intuition. What is it? And where is it located in the brain? We once heard an interesting explanation for intuition. While rational, conscious thinking is moving from A, to B, to C, to D, intuition tends to make jumps. It can go from A to K in no time. Here's an example. Say a football coach wants his team to win. The coach needs to make strategic decisions. Out of pure observation of how the first half went, the coach picks a certain player to be in the second half. The decision can be very immediate and not involve any logical steps. The coach just knows. Knowledge is the very foundation of intuition. The thing is, that the biggest part of the knowledge that we store in the brain, is not consciously accessible. This is where intuition comes into play. Here's a definition of intuition. Despite being a relatively vague term, the general meaning of intuition boils down to access to the subconscious. So we can imagine intuition as a door between the conscious and the subconscious. Some people's door is barely open, other people's door is wide open, which is why we have fluctuating intuition levels among people. Let us now look at Carl Gustav Jung's definition.
I regard intuition as a basic psychological function. It is the function that mediates perceptions in an unconscious way. Everything, whether outer or inner objects, or their relationships, can be the focus of this perception. The peculiarity of intuition is that it is neither sense perception, nor feeling, nor intellectual inference, although it may also appear in these forms. In intuition, a content presents itself whole and complete, without our being able to explain or discover how this content came into existence. Intuition is a kind of instinctive apprehension, no matter of what contents. Like sensation, it is an irrational function of perception. As with sensation, its contents have the character of being given, in contrast to the derived or produced character of thinking and feeling contents. Intuitive knowledge possesses an intrinsic certainty and conviction, which enabled Spinoza to uphold the scientia intuitiva as the highest form of knowledge. Intuition shares this quality with sensation, whose certainty rests on its physical foundation. The certainty of intuition rests equally on a definite state of psychic alertness of whose origin the subject is unconscious.
To sum it up, intuition is information that has been given, not produced. It's given by the subconscious. But terms like given are fairly metaphorical. Let's take a look at the brain, and where intuition actually happens. This is the brain. And these are the actual guts. Intuition is called gut feeling for a reason. So why do we have to listen to our gut? What happens when the intuition wants to send a signal? In order to understand this, we need to know that the intestines are connected to the brain by nerves. So when the brain is stressed, you will feel that in the intestine area, which results in your gut communicating with you. Now let's get back to the brain. According to one study, the intuition primarily operates in the ventromedial prefrontal cortex. But it's not the only place. The ventromedial prefrontal cortex is where we store all of the information on past rewards, along with the pain of mistakes, or things we wish we hadn't done so that we would have avoided experiencing something negative. It responds based on emotions. Imagine you meet someone, and you are slightly skeptical about them. This is because your brain reminds you of past mistakes. Funny enough, the medial prefrontal cortex, which is located in the same place, seems to be connected to depression. Then there is another area, called caudate nucleus. It plays a role in learning, habits, and automatic behaviors. Right below it is the hippocampus. The hippocampus plays a critical role in the formation, organization, and storage of new memories, as well as connecting certain sensations and emotions to these memories. Have you ever noticed how a particular scent might trigger a strong memory? It is the hippocampus that plays a role in this connection. The entire right half of the brain is also associated with intuition. Here's the bottom line, all studies boil down to one thing. When we have intuitive insights, our brain compares the present to the past in some way. Yet another theory, that we need not forget in this video, is the spiritual view on intuition. As some can probably guess, this is about the so-called third eye. Even though it's bizarre to look for the third eye in the brain, it has been done. The third eye is supposedly located right in the middle of the brain, in the so-called pineal gland. Its functions are not fully understood, but it is responsible for sleep patterns, among other things. The pineal gland reacts to light, which is a possible reason why it has been associated with the third eye. What do you think about intuition? Have you experienced it? Let us know in the comments. And please click the like button, it greatly supports our channel. We plan on making much more interesting content, so please subscribe if that sounds good. Have a beautiful day, take care, and bye-bye.